Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to talk to you, this is part of the Michael Slate code portfolio, and today I'm going to talk to you about some UPS and FedEx integration that I was able to accomplish on my startup posterstoprints.com. Basically, one of the problems that we had is some of our art is shipped through suppliers, and some of our art we ship out ourselves, some we print, some is actually shipped into our facility, we frame it and then print from there. So some of the problems we have is obviously keeping track of all the incoming shipments coming to our facility. And you can see over here in an admin interface, created this sort of global view of all incoming shipments of products that are on order from our suppliers. And you can see here some are delivered because we print, or they're local suppliers, and others are UPS and FedEx tracking numbers. So what I wanted to have happen was, our people, we've actually got the ordering process now down to a button push. So they push button, all the orders go out to all the suppliers via POs. And I want to know, as soon as our supplier ships the order to us or to the customer, I want to know about it automatically through an API. And so UPS actually has the most sophisticated API for this. They call it their manifest system. And basically you pull from UPS manifest system on an hourly, or we actually do it every 6 hours. And it'll tell you, since the last 6 hours, which items shipped out, where they're going, how soon they'll arrive, delivery times, all that information. So I wrote a UPS class and basically pulled out all the, queried the API, pulled out all the XML values and compared it to our database. And I was able to figure out, obviously, if it's got our address on it, our local warehouse facility, then I know that it's coming to us and it's being, it's coming into our facility. So we actually call that a direct ship item, something that we ship, versus a drop ship item, something that some of our suppliers will actually ship out for us. And if it's a direct ship item, then, obviously our system will, if you go back to the interface here, it'll actually go ahead and figure out, okay, this item is being direct shipped. This is the tracking number for that item, and this is the estimated arrival date. And then actually that corresponds then to our work schedule, and it'll actually update our schedule to let our workers know that that this particular order is going to be coming in on this particular day, and they should plan on working on it, and scanning it into the system, inputting it into the system and all that. So you can see here, this item is supposed to be coming in on November 6th, 17998. So you'll see probably on here 17998 is coming in November 6th. Now, they can actually move orders around, and it's like that's what they've done in this case, and say this order is really not going to be here, or we're not going to work on it till tomorrow, or whatever the case may be. But you can see this is kind of the deal, and it actually tells them down to the how many man hours are going to be required for working that day. And then, of course, if the item is drop shipped, then it's very simple. We just import the tracking number into our system and close out the order if that's all the items, and send the customer an email and let them know, hey, your order's on its way. Here's the tracking number. But this is all automated so that no physical person actually has to go and track down tracking numbers and enter it in the system and keep track of all of this. Now FedEx unfortunately doesn't have quite as sophisticated a system. They have an online interface that you can export as a CSV file. Fortunately, we've moved most of our suppliers to UPS so that we can utilize this technology. And any suppliers that are outliers, if they're FedEx, like you can see this one here is a FedEx, we actually put it on the supplier to enter that for us. So the supplier will get an email and says, hey, this is due, this product is due, please give us a tracking number for it. and they'll actually that's not the right one. They'll actually get a screen that says, pull it up here. They'll actually get a screen that says, okay, this is your order. It's coming directly to us. Please give us the tracking number, or if you can't give us a tracking number, give us a date on when it's going to arrive. And then they click that button. And if it's going to the customer, you can see down here, these are drop ship items. If that's going to the customer, as soon as they enter the tracking number and hit save, it's going to send the customer an email and let them know, hey, your item's on its way from the publisher. So it actually allows us to kind of work in case, a publisher, for instance, used USP, the United States Postal Service has no API. So it would work that way, and the same with FedEx. But UPS, it's all automatically imported, and like I said, we try to get all of our suppliers on UPS so that they can, have that functionality, so they don't have to worry about entering tracking numbers for us. It just automatically comes through the system. It either emails the customer or it puts it into our system so that we can schedule when orders are going to arrive, and we know how late things are. So. This is a really fun project to work on. Was able to automate, actually eliminate probably 1.5 people from the payroll by automating a lot of work that goes into managing the supply chain in this framed art and canvas business.